Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to stream number 7. Um, got things working pretty good. The God damn, I forgot which one it is now. Oh yeah, attention boost system is active. We got Subway Surfers going nuts over here. Let's refresh that real quick. So keep playing. Maybe it'll fucking figure itself out this time. Nope. All right. Weirdly, the chat is still up. Hi, Noah. Oh, oh, wait, what? That's the wrong chat. Oh, we need this chat. Oh, you need to do that every time? Uh-oh. Wait. 1 second. Even that doesn't matter because there's no fucking way anybody would be. God damn it. Is this YouTube chat? Okay, YouTube chat info. Oh no. I need this. Copy. Paste. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, hi. Oh, one. Oh, you're right. Okay. Okay, at least it says it right there. Okay. Oh, where's the number? I wish I had a thing I could just show the views. Never mind. All right. I was watching this and since nobody is watching me right now, I'm gonna go ahead and just play it from where I was. I'm gonna mute my mic again because my headset does not work.
So I don't know if something happened between him and her today. I know he's kind of been spiraling the last week or so. Yeah. No. If he comes home, I would advise probably not even letting him in. I don't know what frame of mind he's in right now.
No, we'll be keeping his ass out.
Yep. So lock the doors. You know, if you as soon as you see him, give us a call right away.
Yeah, we sure will.
Okay.
And he's all yours. Believe me, if he was here, you could take him.
Yep. No, absolutely.
I support what you guys do. Oh my god, I can't believe this happened.
They were eventually able to contact him by phone, during which it sounded like he was walking outside.
I just don't want to, I don't know what's going to mess up his track. You want to talk to him?
Hey, Austin, you okay, buddy? No? What's going on, man? Where you at? Why not? Yeah? She's gonna be okay.
319 has him on the phone, trying to figure out where he's at.
Where are you, buddy? You remember me? Dude, it's me from last week, all right? I know. It's me from last week, buddy. It's Officer Kingery. Okay, cool. Well, let's end this a good way then, huh? Yeah, this ain't the end of the world, man. She's gonna be okay. You're okay too yet. I couldn't hear you, sorry.
I just her.
She's gonna be okay, Austin. Okay, that's the important part right now. She'll be all right. We got her help, and she's okay.
Bro, I need her. What don't you get?
I know, man. I know.
I've been away for a long time, bro. I'm 17. I'm trying as an adult.
I know how you feel right now, but what we don't. But Austin, you and I, what we don't want to do is make this any worse than it is. Okay? Right now, it's not the end of the world.
Nuclear with it.
Okay?
I say go nuclear with it. Cause what the fuck now? What do I got to lose now? My whole life just got thrown away.
Where are you at, dude? Where can I find you instead of somebody else finding you? I would rather talk to you.
Someone else find me if I'm being honest.
I know. I don't want that to happen though. I would rather me and you talk and we get this hashed out, man.
He also mentioned making statements about by police and said that if he were found, he would need to be killed.
We can handle this, you and I.
Oh, if the cops show up, man, I'm willing.
Is there a place that you and I can meet where we can, like, have some distance and we can talk this out?
314 further information. He's making bad cop statements. He says if he sees a cop, he's gonna die.
No.
So we don't have a
Not to be rude
confrontation?
or anything, but I'm gonna hang up this call now because I have things I gotta take care of before I die.
Austin, please don't do this, buddy, okay?
It's too fucking late, man. I'm
You
sorry.
gotta work with me
I
here,
know you
man.
really care, but
You gotta work with me here.
why?
So that nothing bad happens, okay?
Dude, so nothing bad happens, even though I just someone.
She's gonna be okay, though. That's what I'm telling you, man. She's gonna be all right. I don't want this to go, you know? This is as bad as it's gotta get right now.
314 is listening to him on the phone. It sounds like he's probably walking.
No.
Please let me help you. He won't tell me where he is. He's definitely outdoors walking somewhere. He won't meet me anywhere. He's making threats of by cop again. He sounded pretty convincing. If we find him,
Yeah, I believe him.
it's gonna happen. You know, and normally in this situation we could just let him cool off. But
Yeah, but not like that.
Not
We
with-
can't even let him go home.
not with this. One of us should have a less lethal out.
Probably. Whenever you try calling him back, I think that'll just piss him off even more.
I don't know. It's a nightmare, the location. Absolute nightmare. Should I call him again?
I would try.
319. Can you note I tried to call, no answer. He won't tell me where he is. Remember what he was like last week?
Yeah.
He's
Way elevated.
He's way above it. He remembered me though, and
During the call, dispatch pinged Austin's phone and was able to identify a possible location for him.
318 myself and 119 will head up.
Well,
hey man, it's me again. You all right?
if you're asking if I'm safe, yeah.
Okay.
No.
What can we do, man? How can we handle this?
14, we have him back on the phone. What did he say?
He said he's safe right now. Whatever that means.
Austin soon agreed to meet at the high school where police had interacted with him during a prior incident. Before leaving, a few officers stayed at the pinged location in case Austin was being misleading about where he was.
Hello.
Hey, will you meet with me somewhere, Austin?
No.
You gotta get yourself turned in, buddy. Okay?
I'm either way.
Well,
Let me enjoy a little bit of freedom for another hour or so.
will you meet
That's all I'll ever have.
will you meet with me somewhere at least? Tell me where you are, and I'll come meet with you.
Dude, I don't trust people right now.
I understand
don't
that.
trust police.
Yeah, I understand that. But me and you got history, right, bud? I mean,
Very good history.
We do. You and I do. You and some of the other cops don't, but you and I do. I treated you like a man last week. Remember?
Don't. Fuck that guy.
Sure. But I treated you like a man last week. Remember? I didn't throw you in my car and stuff you.
Really nice to me. Holy shit.
I know, dude. I just want to handle this, me and you.
We both know that's not how it's gonna happen.
It's gotta, man. It's the only way this ends a good way.
Dude, there is no good way.
There's the way that we have right now, and then there's a bad way. And what we have right now is not the end of the world.
Dude, I'm going to prison for a long time.
I told you she's gonna be fine.
I will never be able to purchase firearms. I will never be able to get a good job. But I just threw my life away. Dude, I don't think you understand.
You pick the spot, and I'll meet you there. Tell me where you're at, and I'll find you.
Meet me at the high school.
At the high school?
West High School.
We had the same spot we were last time by the flagpole.
I would have them stay away for a minute. That's kind of a tricky thing to do, though.
I
you're
need people.
I need people.
Can't be just me and you.
They're gonna have to sit like a block or two away.
He's agreeing to meet with me up at the high school. But if we have 6 squad cars fly in there all at the same time before I get there, he's probably not going to do it. Probably the same place we met with him last week.
I copy. I'll head over there.
You're gonna ride in the same car since like 2 squad. I'll park over by.
I'm out with the subject here at Quincy and staff. I don't know that it's him.
I don't know what this guy looks like.
He looks like
I know him.
a trailer park boy. That's the best way I can say it. Like a guy that works in a mechanic shop.
Nope, that's not him. Yep, what's up, man? 318, that's not gonna be him. If 108 and 512 want to stay in this area, just in case that ping comes back the same. Yeah, if you guys hang out here, just in case it pings back here. 318 location, I'm walking in from the library in the north.
I'm going to try calling him. 319, we don't have eyes on him here. The spot he was at the high school last week. Tried calling him again, he didn't answer.
At the high school, dispatch received a sudden 911 call from someone claiming to know Austin's whereabouts and that he was running around the ping location before abruptly hanging up.
We're getting a call now that he's at the Quincy Street Apartments. We're trying to get exact apartment in the building. I'm not sure who it is. We're getting a call about it, but they just hung up on us.
I could see him calling and saying he's up there.
He said outside the Quincy Street Apartments, now running, and the caller hung up.
I'm gonna stay.
I'll stay here.
A deputy who stayed at the location advised they had found Austin and had him at gunpoint after he tried to flee on foot.
108, where's your truck? 108, we got him outside those apartments. He's running southbound.
I'll go to Bluebird. I might go with you.
Going heading southbound. We have him at gunpoint. There's bystanders. It's going to be a group of younger juveniles.
We're 18 on scene. I got less lethal.
Several officers responded and observed that he was holding a knife in his right hand.
Hey, look at me and keep talking, okay? No, I'm good. Drop the knife. Austin, drop the knife, man. Just drop the knife, man. Drop the knife.
No,
Austin, drop the knife.
yeah, I'll myself. Either way, I'm gonna
Stop. Stop. Drop the knife, Austin.
looks like we got a little fucking audience, all these other people.
Drop the knife, Austin.
Austin, man, let's talk about it.
What's there to talk about?
Austin, drop the knife.
Time do you say that?
Quite a lot.
Can you at least just sit and take a breath a little bit?
No, I'm good.
We'll back up. Just sit down for a second. Take a breath, okay? You just need to stop and think for a minute, okay?
That's what I'm trying to do, but my mind is just drawing a blank.
Richie, you ready if you need to move up?
It's not over. You're 17. Let's talk about it.
No, it's not.
Can you just drop the knife so we can talk, man?
You cover me, Richie, so I can talk to him? Okay. Hey, bud. Hey, buddy. It's me.
Yeah.
Okay? You okay?
What do you think?
I know things aren't good right now, but like we talking on the phone, dude. Okay? We gotta stop it now. Like we said, it's not the end of the world right now. She's gonna be okay. She's fine. This has got to be it, though, Austin. Okay?
314. Stage medical at the middle school.
Just put that thing down, okay? Please. Who's got less? One? Just one? We got two less lethals? That's... Travis, you want to come over here? Or no? Got a shot?
I'm alright. I like my angle. Just watch out for the bounce.
Go right up.
Seeing that the other officers were prepared for a less lethal response, a round was deployed at Austin.
I'm going to go off you.
Impact!
Oh my gosh.
Drop the knife! Drop it! Drop the knife!
It is dropped.
Get your hands all the way up!
Your attack's always been put to good use, I see. It's training. Holy fuck.
319. Less lethal deployed. Shot. First responders, please. I think we're at, what, 510? We're 95.
You got anything else on you?
I got my keys, my wallet.
You got any other knives? Any needles?
No.
Anything that's gonna poke, stick, or stab me?
No, just the one.
Did somebody pick that up?
Yeah, that's right.
You got it? All right.
Anything, eh?
Sit him on his butt. Get this side.
That work? Thank you, sir. You bet. Thank you.
My phone. Jeez. That thing I got shot with.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys' help. We were a little short tonight.
Phone baton. Stand up.
Oh, fuck. You pull my pants up or what?
You grab him in a minute.
Where's he got it?
It's in his leg.
In the
Somewhere.
thigh?
Yeah, you got it. His phone took the majority of the hit, looks like.
Oh, you up my phone?
Maybe.
Hey, $50 for that thing anyway.
We got a car up here?
Oh, God. Oh, my phone.
Got buddies up here from him.
Right over here.
All right, thanks,
Thanks a lot,
guys.
boss.
Good work.
Alright, I'm gonna take a seat in here for a second.
Mark that. Holy f***, that hurts. Oh.
You just popped my body cam off and run it. Hit him right in the phone, huh? I don't know where it was. Scared him just enough.
So he took a less lethal in the left thigh. We've got him in the back of that squad car now. It looks like his phone absorbed the majority of it. But
Austin, are you hurt anywhere else?
What?
Are you hurt anywhere else?
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, just your leg?
Yeah! Wow!
It was a 40 millimeter less lethal round. Looks like the phone took most of it, but he still has some pain in his thigh.
So he got shot, he didn't get stabbed.
Nope, shot with the less lethal.
He got shot with this. It hit him right. It hit him square in the phone, though. So I think that took the brunt of it. Must have been in his pocket.
Let's get the cot. Let's get the cot. Same incident?
What's that?
Same incident?
Yeah, this is the guy. Austin, any drugs or alcohol tonight, just so I can tell these guys no? No? Okay.
You'll have to talk to her. I couldn't get a lot out of her because we were trying to get her into the ambulance.
Okay.
It sounds like she wasn't even, like he went through the window where she wasn't even paying attention, so
Yeah.
I don't know what she's going to say.
You're sure you're not hurt anywhere else? It's just the leg? Okay.
Doesn't really hurt anymore.
No? Okay. I think we're still going to get you looked at, though, all right?
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's awesome.
Ow.
Yeah. Just you can just stay sitting up for now.
I'm going to go call Mom, let her know that he's going to the hospital and in jail.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
At the hospital, he stated that he was going to prison for a long time, admitted he didn't know why he did it, and expressed that he loved her.
You go down Alaska High?
I did.
Drop out or what?
That's about.
Oh, okay.
I ain't even got shit going for him. That's some cute little white girl. They can get away with everything. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Took me away then. Yeah, I went up for what I did. Can get, if I'm lucky, probably 20 years.
I read him, Miranda. He wouldn't talk, but as I was talking to him, he would say shit. Be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I loved her. I'm going to prison for 20 years.
So she said that when she woke up, he was strangling her, but it didn't restrict her airway or anything like that. I was like, did it restrict your airway at all? She said, no, he's a pussy, so.
314 out of the jail. Concrete bench to the left. Take a seat. Don't get up until the jailers come out. I know we searched you a couple times. You don't have anything else on you, do you? No, like little pocket knives, nothing hidden anywhere. No? Okay. I just don't want them to find it and have another charge. You've been up all night, Austin? Have you been up all night? Is that why you're tired? Okay. You normally stay up all night or no? No? Hey, Austin. Can I have you try to stay awake just until they come out?
As a result, Austin was charged with felony counts of attempted first-degree intentional homicide, armed burglary, and was subsequently given a cash bond set at $50,000. Over a year later, he was found guilty due to a no-contest plea of attempted first-degree intentional homicide. The other charge was dismissed but read in. Ultimately, Austin was sentenced to 16 years in Wisconsin State Prison, followed by 4 years of extended supervision. And again, don't forget to visit our storytelling channel Beneath the Badge for a glimpse into the chilling stories first responders face. Find the link below. In September 2022, police were dispatched to a residence following the
What are we gonna watch next? watch Alphaba. Or
This
some
right here
bullshit.
is Alphaba, one of TikTok's biggest degenerates. And honestly, at this point, downright revolting. But if her name doesn't ring a bell, generally
Yeah, dude,
you should consider
Scavy's
yourself
fucking bullshit
lucky,
is so
because that means her chaotic presence hasn't flooded your feed yet. And trust me, that's a blessing. We've made a few videos of her in the past, but you know what? For those of you who aren't familiar, Alphaba is a 20-year-old British influencer who shot to stardom over a bunch of controversies. And one of the worst is, well, faking multiple disorders, including Tourette's and even autism.
I lied about being diagnosed with autism, correct? And that's damaging. But I'm taking an effort into being diagnosed for it. I think it's fucking clear I'm autistic. Let's be real. And it's not that deep. Self-diagnosis is valid in my opinion. That's why I get a lot of hate from, these situations, but I get put into these situations by haters. I'm so sorry for lying in the past. I really am. Deep down, I'm taking an effort into getting diagnosed for autism. If I'm not autistic, then, that's different. Hence why people say you need to get help, I think all of us need help right now. Yes, I tick. I do tick. There are so many witnesses who have seen it happen, and the reason why I don't do it on live is because I can suppress them. I can suppress them with control. As for my tics, I don't know what they are myself. Okay? I don't know. They are involuntary sometimes, and sometimes I can suppress them. I don't understand why. And so what? I can't really help it. I don't do it for attention. It happens a lot off live than on live. I let loose more off live. On live, I'm tense. Hence why I do react to the hate comments, and I'm tense all the time.
What is the one thing that you regret saying the most online?
The one thing I regret the most is, I think I regret about the Tourette's thing, 100%.
A little bit like, why are you doing it?
Oh, no, let me say this. So basically, I went to a GP, right? And
I'm not talking about autism, by the way.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, of course, absolutely understand. So sometimes I have anxiety, right? So I'm diagnosed with anxiety. And basically, I squeak and jitter uncontrollably sometimes. I've done it off live. My mum has seen it herself. And I asked the doctor, is this Tourette's? And they said they're not 100% sure, so they had to put me in, TalkWorks. It's a service. Let me show you.
Before you carry on, can I just say that no GP would have said they weren't sure about Tourette's, because you have to be 12 months having tics to be called Tourette's. So there's no way any GP will have said to you, we're not sure if that's Tourette's. If they thought you had tics, it would be a different story. But there's no way any GP said to you, yeah, we're not sure if that's Tourette's. It's just not, that's bollocks, mate. That's bollocks.
No, I was told this. I'm so sorry. I can show you my referral if you want to see.
I don't need to see referrals, the same as I wouldn't want anyone to ask for our referrals. But I do think that you really do need to reconsider the things that you share and the things that you say, because you are actually hurting a whole community of people in various ways. And time again, you're apologising for stuff, and you're not meaning what you're saying. Now, I've seen you on and off my For You page for quite some time, and I steer clear of all the drama, but now you've directly impacted my child who suffers with this disability. It's not a fashion statement, Alpha.
No.
It's not.
No, it's not. I'm really sorry. Of course
And if you've genuinely got tics, then fine. I am the first person who will be there to support somebody. Ask anybody. But I'm telling you now, if you're lying about it and you're faking it, that is absolutely disgusting.
No, I'm not lying about it. I can show you proof. I promise.
I don't need your proof, and I don't need your promises, because they don't mean anything to me. But you just need to understand the bigger picture of what you're saying. I realise you're young. I realise that you're impressionable. I've watched your last video about how you were saying you were going to take some time out, but you're back again within 5 minutes. And the first thing I see is everyone going on about how you're faking Tourette's.
Oh, I haven't done anything since. I haven't done anything like that since. I've just been singing on live stream and performing and doing makeup. That's what I've been doing on my live.
But do you realise what you're doing to different communities of people, or are you just so self-absorbed you don't see it?
No, I realise. I'm sorry.
No, but I don't think you do. And sitting there putting your head down and saying you're sorry, I genuinely don't feel like you are. I feel like, yet again, you've been caught out at something and you're just trying to make peace and trying to make everyone feel sorry for you and be a victim. Because trust me, I've got a 16-year-old next door who is far less a victim than anybody else on this planet, especially you. And I know you probably deal with a lot. I'm not saying anything to do with the transgender stuff, because if you feel like you're in the wrong body, that's absolutely like, I get that. That's sound. That's each their own. I don't have issues with anything like that. So please don't go down the route of saying I'm transphobic, because I'm really not. But you seem to play this victim card oh so well. And it's getting a bit tiresome. And now that you've dragged Tourette's into it, I'm not here for the game anymore.
And if you thought she couldn't go any further, well, you're wrong. Because she even had the guts to perform on Autism's Got Talent. This is news to me, and I haven't even heard about this one. But yeah, a talent show specifically meant for people who, well, obviously have the condition, only to later admit she was lying and doesn't have autism. Utterly vile and disgusting, if you ask me. But you know what? Despite that, here's a fun fact for you. She and her partner actually won the competition, before obviously confessing. And as off-putting as her personality is, amazingly, it also matches the outer. Her physical hygiene, which is why I said you're pretty lucky if you've never stumbled across her account. Because her TikTok is basically a cesspool of the most disgusting content I think I've ever seen. Let me just try and paint the picture without showing you any of that content, but think non-stop burping, passing gas, and all kinds of stomach-curdling stuff, including filming herself spreading scabies in public. I feel like the picture I've painted of this TikToker already is probably pretty damning. What's worse is that she's not even the slightest bit embarrassed by any of it. If anything, she seems to take particular pride in it. Everybody knows TikTok is packed with quirky content, but Elphaba cranks it up on a whole new level by not only getting the cake, but also devouring it, and then turning around to ask for a refund, probably insisting it came with surprise hair garnish. Speaking of which, if you are a bit tight on a budget but still craving a fancy dinner, why not give the Elphaba method a shot by heading to a 5-star restaurant, ordering everything on the menu while you're live streaming your experience. But here's a key step. Just make sure to whine loudly about some trivial detail, like how your steak was a little too rare, even though you polished it off. Then demand a full refund because you could totally turn dining into a rare opportunity for some free food. You'll be full and your wallet will still be full as well.
Is it possible to get a refund for some of those? That's okay.
What do you mean refund?
So that cake was stale, and that's £7.25, and I didn't really enjoy it.
Yeah, but you wasted, so...
No, yeah, but it's just stale.
How will you refund it?
It was stale, and because I could tell that's been out all day, so it was it just tasted like crap. Not being horrible, I just didn't like it.
Well, those are just a few of her crimes, because Elphaba has returned to the platform after facing a ban from TikTok a few months ago, and she is once again throwing tantrums, even shaking her digital cup harder for more cash. That being said, what we've covered so far, well, it's just merely the tip of the iceberg when it comes to the endless list of her dramas that we will be talking about today. Elphaba begging her followers for money. Elphaba started her TikTok presence in 2020 at 17. Shortly after, she emerged her identity as a trans woman, taking on the name of her inspiration, Elphaba from Wicked. And just to clarify for anyone puzzled, she's not a 30-something-year-old. Believe me, I was equally surprised to discover, well, she's now only 20 years old. Anyway, this brings us to how Elphaba became a bit of a TikTok disaster. She absolutely got obsessed with the spotlight, performing Defying Gravity from the musical in public, until it was enough to make people's ears bleed. But hey, it actually worked, because she built quite the following just from that. And I feel like at that point, it was obvious. She absolutely loved the buzz that her early cringy videos created. One time, she even filmed herself singing the same song while walking down the street. Unfortunately, but I guess at the same time, not surprisingly, some teenagers thought it would be funny to take her wig right off of her head, which led to this.
No! Why do you find it funny? Why do you find it funny? Why do you find it funny? Why do you find it funny to hurt someone like that?
Can I wear it?
Can we move? Can we go, please? Call the police, please. Call the police. Can you call the police, please?
I am.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
We're here to help you on 101. But if anyone is in immediate danger, or if something serious is happening now,
If you are the type who's especially moved, it's hard not to feel for her in that video, right? I mean, after the wig snatching incident, Elphaba took the plunge into live streaming, where her audience could toss donations her way. This marked the start of her little side hustle, and let's just say she jumped in with both feet, ready to transform those fake tears into TikTok coins. She now found a treasure trove of sympathy, and honestly, who wouldn't want to cash in on that if you don't have any morals, especially if that means covering your bills without breaking a sweat.
I see high-level gifting badges joining. You got high-level gifting badge for a reason. Do you know what I mean? Please, 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 if you can spare anything, you can send me to America. I'm not even lying to you. If it's a penny, like, honestly, do this goal. Like, I'm gonna beg at this point. Like, do you know what I mean? Anyone who's a millionaire here owns a house or a castle. Anyone can spare a university. Here.
Every week it felt like she had a fresh crisis to share, whether it was overdue bills or surprise expenses that made her life sound like a real struggle. And if there's one thing she knows how to do, it's making her audience feel every bit of her pain. And, of course, with all that emotional manipulation going on, viewers couldn't help but start sending her money. But then, after raking in the donations for a while, she suddenly realized during her hardest time that it still wasn't enough. With all her new cash flow, she cooked up with some touching stories, one of which was wanting to donate to charities to bring some holiday joy to children in hospital. Doesn't that sound heartwarming? But remember, this is Elphaba, so there's going to be a twist here, with some people even thinking that Elphaba has suddenly turned into this generous soul. But then, suddenly, they all found out that instead of actually following through on her charitable intentions, none of it actually ever happened. All the money that was thrown her way went, well, you probably guessed it, straight into her pocket. And that's how she's turned her so-called charity into her very own cash cow. And, I mean, she's still going strong with her petition and a whole lot of begging. As if that wasn't crazy enough, she's even got her followers shelling out money just so she can sing for them during TikTok live streams.
Well, give me gifts, guys, because I'm singing for this. Cough up. I'm not singing for free. You pay me. If you want me to sing, you give me money.
But you know what? Here's a proposal. I would generally pay Elphaba money not to sing during a TikTok live stream. How about that? I'm willing to pay high. I know, it's crazy. Well, singers, when you go to concerts, you don't just go there for free. Because TikTok live stream is definitely a concert. It's kind of the standard. I mean, I've got 700,000 followers. The entitlement of this person drives me crazy. As if it isn't already good enough that she's got 700,000 followers. Hell, guys, if you want to give me 700,000 followers on YouTube, I tell you what, I'll sing for free. I mean, this is just straight up ridiculous. At the same time, for anyone who fell for it, do they honestly still think it's worth throwing $10 her way to hear Defying Gravity again? Obviously, Elphaba's turned this whole shit show into one hell of a lucrative gig. I'll give her that. Not only does Elphaba have an insatiable hunger for money, but she's also convinced that every single meal should be a complimentary experience. Talk about it going straight to your head. I mean, it's already embarrassing enough that you're on TikTok, but to be acting like this, this is just insufferable. And in the next videos I'm about to show you, you'll see that even with nearly a clean plate in front of her, just a few crumbs left, she shamelessly demands a refund, declaring it's not good. You know how we always see comments nowadays saying we made the right person famous? This is obviously the complete opposite of that, but I mean, take a look.
That's not good. No. Okay.
Do you think that's accurate? Yes and no. Like, I don't think I'm not wasting it. I feel like I haven't.
Not a fan of that.
I feel like I am.
That tastes like mold. I don't want to complain because I'm just going to seem like a rude person, but it's really bad. I can't eat that. It's so bad. Would you agree with me on the price though? It's a bit much. 36 quid. What good? If it was good, fair enough. Like, I would have loved it. Like, I would have tipped them. What do I do? I do want to say something. I'm just saying, like, I really didn't like it, and I'll pay for the drink. Just ask you have a right. I do have a right. I do. It's not good. It's a fan of this food. I haven't had too much of it. I don't want to. I know you've worked so hard. I'm so sorry. Is there a way to get a refund for this? Possibly. I'll pay for.
Man, what a tough day for any poor waiter who has to deal with her at whatever restaurant she strolls into. And I'm not talking about her demands. I just mean being forced to maintain eye contact with Elphaba while she asks you to foot the bill. Yeah, what a nice person. It's almost like she's been bullied so hard, now that she has a little bit of fame, she feels justified in bullying people. Sure, it might be a little bit more understandable if this was just a one-time thing, but Elphaba is clearly doing this on purpose to score free meals and create content for TikTok. She makes it so easy for herself, with zero shame, to just complain loudly enough for everyone to hear about how bad the food is, even though she's eaten the whole goddamn thing. Look, I mean, it's just kind of hard to overlook just how crazy this situation is. And I think we can all agree this is more than enough to illustrate how ridiculously entitled she is. Her entitlement is definitely through the roof. And even though she rakes in an estimated $7,000 a month from her scams and begging, she's such a mincer that she won't even pay what she consumes. Elphaba has no redeeming qualities. And if you're watching this and you also watch Elphaba and you donate to her, what are you doing? Stop. There's nothing charming about her. How could you possibly even feel sorry for her anymore? Which brings us on to our next point. Brace yourselves. Elphaba's poor personal hygiene. So yes, the next thing I want to talk about is her hygiene, which, as I mentioned earlier, it's non-existent, and it is just appalling how her behavior and everything about her really seems to be on the same dismal level.
Also, I did my bed. I put my bedding on. I know that is stupid to say, but I've been struggling with my hygiene in 2023. So I'm just like I'm doing so much better. I actually am. I'm so fucking proud of myself. You know, we all struggle with these things, right? We all struggle with cleaning our teeth. It's okay. Do you know what? It's fucking normal.
To put things into perspective, Elphaba is already an adult. Feels weird just saying that out loud. So one would naturally assume she'd have a handle on basic hygiene by now. It's not very complicated, I don't think. I mean, it's certainly not rocket science. At the very least, you would expect her to have basic manners to avoid doing disgusting things in public. Yes, like burping or letting out gas, while acting like it's something to be proud of. What are you, 7? I feel like anyone who probably does TikTok as a job probably does have the mental age of a 7-year-old. I don't think we've ever found anything good come from that app. So, are we really that shocked? I don't think so.
But 1 second.
It's obviously normal, but it's definitely not socially acceptable, and there's no need for further explanation on that. In addition to this, she also claims that having greasy hair means it's healthy. As if that isn't bad enough, she scratches her scalp on camera proudly, showing her dandruff like it's some sort of accessory. Oh, this is vile. Honestly, I have 2 cats at home. They lick their own assholes, and they're more hygienic than Elphaba. Ease.
I think I'll get some dry shampoo today, because holy, literally looks like I've got... Well, on the bright side, I can do a good look. You know, I want to tell you this, actually. Greasy hair is healthy. Not to this extent, but having greasy hair is actually really good for the hair oils. So I'm just going to think that way. But it's true though, because when I wash my hair out, right? When I wash the hair out, right? And I will soon. My hair oils are gonna be so lush, and my hair's gonna look so shiny and healthy. You know, it's very good to keep the hair oils in. If you wash your hair every day, that's not good for you. Well, for your hair. Not moving. They haven't got legs. Look. I'll show you. People are just taking the piss out of me now. It's kind of rude, to be honest. Look. It's dandruff.
And in this next video, Elphaba admitted to going 6 months without brushing her teeth. I can't even imagine what that would smell like. I stop thinking about it. For which I seriously hope she didn't knock anyone out with her breath. Thank God she doesn't book out a concert for her singing. She'd probably gas everyone in there with her bad breath.
I got a £12 toothpaste. I've had it for like 6 months, but I bought it ages ago and I've refused to use it since, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to start using it now.
There was also this incident during her live stream when she popped her pimples with thousands watching, all without bothering to sanitize her hands beforehand or even afterwards. Oh, this is actually disgusting. If you guys have made it this far, like, I hope you haven't clicked off the video. I will blur out that video for you. I mean, what's wrong with her?
Oh my god.
Elphaba couldn't have just waited for a private moment to do that. It seems that from her personality to her overall cleanliness, just everything about her, well, it leaves a lot to be desired. Shockingly enough, we haven't even got to the worst bits. And this is perhaps the most alarming aspect of her hygiene. It's kind of old news at this point, but Elphaba has been spreading scabies in public. She's like a rodent. Elphaba is going to single-handedly bring back the plague. Take a bath, man. If you're making $7,000, I think you can afford some bubbles and some water. Please, for the love of God. If she doesn't, I feel like we should send the government in to take her away in radioactive suits. She's a danger to herself and the public.
I can't use the facilities in the house because I'll spread my scabies. So I can't cook. I have to order in until I'm not contagious anymore. And fun fact, I called up. They don't have any scabies cream in stock. So that's fun.
Oh, and you're going to love this. Ever since her so-called diagnosis, which sounds more like a bad joke than anything legit, I mean, she's embarked on a misguided tour of infestation, hopping from one establishment to another, trying on clothes and sampling makeup, using shared brushes and sponges as if they were free samples at a beauty counter. And scabies is easily contagious. Take, for example, this post from the Mayo Clinic. Scabies is contagious and can spread quickly through close person-to-person contact in a family, child care group, school class, nursing home, or prison. Because scabies spreads so easily, healthcare providers often recommend treating the entire family or any close contacts. And here she is, rubbing up against every single material in the shop. If you've ever had the misfortune experience of encountering scabies, let me explain it to you from what I found on Google. So, these minuscule pests burrow beneath your skin, lay their eggs, and turn into a human scratching post. The eggs hatch within 3 to 4 days, and the new mites emerge to continue the cycle. Now, the adult mites can live for about a month on a human host, but can survive a few days off skin. So if you're feeling any unexpected scratching or discomfort, honestly, as I am right now just talking to you about this, I hate to break it to you folks, but it's starting to feel like we might have caught a little something from our beloved Elphaba. You know how there's restraining orders on people? I just feel like Elphaba should have a restraining order on every single person on planet Earth. But jokes aside, it's actually pretty serious. She was supposed to be in quarantine getting treated. And yeah, here she is roaming freely while clearly discarding the health of those around her. Of course, why would she care? She's a celebrity who sings the same song on TikTok every single day while burping and farting. And when people call her out on this, her responses are nothing short of hilarious. Well, as funny as they can be.
It's not the fucking coronavirus. Scabies cannot fucking kill you. Scabies is a very unpleasant thing to have. And no, there was no one pregnant near me, okay? No one was pregnant near me. I said to the people beside me, I am recovering from scabies. I have the cream on. I am sat on the seat. Can I sit? And they're like, fine, that's fine. As long as I'm in contact with them, it's all good. So, I am entitled to go where the fuck I want, thank you very much. Because I will not be sat in a box and be controlled by people and be told what to do like a fucking child. I am an adult, okay? You will not tell me what to do, any of you. You're not in the spotlight. I am, and that's the difference. You can pick on me all you want, and you can destroy me all you want, because look what I've fucking done. Yeah? I have thrown my fucking food everywhere. Everywhere. In anger. Because I can't destroy anything in here because I'll get charged for it. So all I can do is destroy things like that are mine. Because I'm angry. And that was my first bet, okay? And you know, I have every single right to be angry. I have every single right to be angry because you know what? No one should endure this amount of fucking hate in them.
So every chapter and every aspect of talking about Elphaba just gets worse. This is almost like an iceberg video, but attacking a child leading to severe consequences. So the last point I want to bring up is, well, pretty unsettling because it revolves around Elphaba and her moderators bullying a 14-year-old girl. Tragically, this young girl actually ended her life due to these ruthless cyber attacks she faced. And the heartbreaking reality is that while this girl suffered, Elphaba seems to have escaped any accountability, continuing her daily life like nothing even happened. She really is just scum at this point. While the other things might have been kind of funny to talk about, but at the same time probably not that funny, they're pretty serious. This is just downright upsetting.
If you are going to call someone a murderer, where the fuck is the evidence? I will be personally going to the police today about this. I will not be called a murderer. This is extreme. This isn't right. And if someone is using a little girl's death for views, I'm fucking disgusted by that. Sorry. Try and contain myself. It's wrong. It's fully wrong, and it's disgusting. That's all I can say. This is very wrong. So all I'm saying is I will not be talking about this anymore on my platform. You fully know I know the situation now, and I'll be taking this very seriously. I won't be saying any more because I do not want to jeopardize anything if I am suing people. Thank you very much. So I'm done now. I want to move on, and I want to do my makeup, and I just want to have a normal day. Okay? Right. Should we just do our skincare? Because I just want to talk about something else now. Any of you are going to be talking about this, I will block you. Right? I'm on my own now. For the time being. Except my real life people I know. Because real life mods, I know real life. One's my mum. Some of my friends in real life. Anyway. This isn't about sympathy. This isn't about anything, you know. I don't want sympathy. I don't want any, like, I don't want this. I want facts. That's what I want. I want facts. I want evidence and I want facts. That's it. That's it. So to the people who are calling me this, post it on TikTok publicly. I give you permission. Post it. You say you've got facts. You say you've got evidence. Post it. Do it. Where is it? It's not there because it's not true. People will do anything they possibly can for views. I am 20 years old. I'm sorry. I'm literally 20. I've got bigger things to worry about. It's a lot of overwhelmingness for a whole fucking platform to have. It's a lot. It's a lot for me.
Because seeing someone who has inflicted so much pain, portrayed to be untouchable, is incredibly exasperating, especially when Alphaba breaks down in tears at the smallest critique of her hygiene, or when she's even encountered bullying because of her gender. It's just a classic case of doubling down on assault against the wrong people, which makes her such a hypocrite. On the one hand, we have Alphaba literally crying on video because people have bullied her while people feel sorry for her and donate. Meanwhile, she's literally bullying a 14-year-old girl at the same time. And can we really be that surprised? It seems like she's bullying everyone outside of her house. Treat others how you want to be treated, Alphaba. And I feel like you should know that of all people, but apparently not. And yes, it gets even worse with her even doing inappropriate interactions with minors. Alphaba has also ended up getting banned from the app, likely because of some really inappropriate stuff, which involved touching herself during live streams and even engaging in conversations with minors about certain topics. On top of that, she's also been sending inappropriate pictures and videos in her private Discord group, which, believe me, includes members as young as 10. How is she generally not locked up for this? Now, her justification is that she's also a minor, so it should be acceptable. While being 17, Alphaba certainly does not excuse you of the responsibility for your actions. That's honestly one of the dumbest things I think I've ever heard. And we spend a lot of time on this channel on TikTok, so we've had a lot of dumb stuff.
I'm on the phone to the police right now. I'm reporting everyone. I'm reporting Mama Kaz. I'm reporting everyone. Okay? Good. Because I'm dumb. In a group chat with 10-year-olds. So, I don't have any memory of this, but even if this was true, those dates, right? I was 17, so I'll be classed as a minor, right? So therefore, he was 18, so why is he talking to 10-year-olds? Okay? Also, Mama Kaz getting involved again, I predicted it. Because do you know what? She will get into any sort of drama and make it about her. I was fucking right. So I'm reporting her to the police as well. By the eyes of the law, 17 is classed as a minor. So I'm being